What was the best roster move of 2018/19?
Yeah, for sure. One of them was Magisk to Astralis, but if I need to say one more recently, maybe the Renegades change with Grat and Liazz. That turned something around for them, and they look better since that.
Yeah, well, the obvious one is Cherba and Magisk. I don't know if they swapped at the time, but when Magisk came to Astralis, is the best one.
I'd say our roster move was the best one, 2018.
I mean, us getting Tarek, I guess. Yeah, there we go.
I'm not really sure about those, but I think the Mousesports change was, I'm not sure if it's good or bad, but we have yet to see. But I think it's still one of the better ones, I would say.
I'd say Magisk to Astralis.
The best, I think, is Taco for MIBR because Taco is a great player, and I think it's Taco, yeah. Taco is the best move.
I don't really remember any, so I mean the Mousesports lineup that they build the team around Finn. I think that's pretty good move, and they picked up many young players, so that's a pretty good one.
I think the best one in 2019 for me is probably Mousesports. They got really good players for basically like nothing.
Magisk to Astralis for sure. Once I picked him up, they won like every event, so for sure.
I think Renegades, adding Liazz and Grat was, I think, a really good idea.
I think the best roster is probably Magisk when he joined Astralis.
I don't really watch that, which teams, what player.
There's a lot to choose from.
Is it? Can you give me a few examples?
Magisk to Astralis, Kia, but we'll go with that one.
Yeah, go with that one. That is indeed a good one.
I think Magisk to Astralis.
Can you tell me about like?
So you got Magisk to Astralis, Taco. Early 2018.
Yeah, so of course it is Magisk, because I mean like Astralis they were like, I mean like we used it to beat them like a lot, but when Magisk like come into joined to the team, like they become really good. I mean like Magisk is like a really good player, and in the beginning when I was playing, I think like Magisk was like doing kind of stuff that I do like nowadays, but I think like he recreated like himself, and I think like he's playing really good. So
how do you think adding just Magisk made them get that much better?
Well, I don't know, but I mean, like, what I feel like looking from outside, I think like Magisk, like a player that plays for the team, you know, like he don't mind to be like not the best stats in the team. He just like do what I have to do, you know, like what it takes. So he's aggressive player, and if you see on Inferno, he's like the guy who play on pit, and he every time like the guy like playing alone, and he like not taking risks. So I think he changed a lot of his game. And I think like when you have like players that play for your team, like no matter what, he's gonna do what the team needs to do. I think it's like become really good.
The best roster change? I can't even remember any roster changes. No, but seriously, I don't like when I can think of anything that's been really good this year.
There's not been that many, to be fair.
Not many like noticeable ones.
Okay, so what about the worst roster change of 2019?
To be honest, I don't really care about that on the other teams, so I don't really pay attention to it. Yeah.